Alright guys, so it is day 2 of Daytona Autocross SCCA event. Unfortunately, it is raining and still raining wet. I'm gonna head down there. I guess they still run in the rain. I mean, the Cobra's not gonna do good in the rain, but I mean, I guess it could be an experience for sure. I was really looking forward to today to basically putting yesterday's work, together with today, and hopefully battling. Basically, last time I battled a Camaro SS 1LE yesterday. In terms of time, we kept going back and forth and running better times each run and kind of competing with each other. So I was hoping to do that today, but looks like the rain's gonna definitely slow this thing down. But anyways, we'll head down there. Alright, so we just made it to Daytona Speedway. Car is here. It's actually not that wet out. I mean, the road is a little bit wet. I just did a pull on the street in Mexico, of course, and it seemed like it was actually hooking just like normal. So hopefully it'll be good. And hopefully this stays cloudy-ish without rain.
Are we doing a tour?
Yep, this is a 5-hour tour.
5-hour tour?
Yeah.
Sorry, we don't have
that much time. You got like 10 minutes until you got to do your novice walk. So this is a quick tour.
Yeah.
So access to the track is over there.
Oh, let's definitely go on it with the truck.
They won't stop us.
Tech is over here.
You have to get teched in.
Dude, we can definitely go 120 around the banks in this bad boy.
We could.
I guess.
Once, yeah. I mean, we might get in a little trouble, because we're too fast for the track. That's why.
And
we got race gas?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a bunch right over here.
But they don't have E85. Ha!
The real race gas.
Yeah, no, they have like 110.
We're on a exclusive tour. We're about to enter onto the track over here. He's gonna kick in the nitrous. Can you flip the switch up there?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a cool.
The light means it's on.
Yeah, that's cool. I think we're headed the wrong direction though for the traffic. Are we just like good enough that we can avoid the Miatas?
Yeah, we're just gonna old school NASCAR it right now, so we're gonna go opposite way.
Yeah.
See, this is what cool YouTube channels do, like Edline Garage.
Who's that?
That give track tours to not as cool YouTubers, Cough, cough. Mustang lifestyle for the win.
Oh. Wow. Dang. We can go swimming over there. That's the swimming pool.
Here, if I get up here, you might be able to see.
Oh, wow, this is great. Can you stay like that? I got some good footage. No, keep driving. This is fun. This feels like the bank.
This does not feel like the bank.
Well, let's go experience the bank. Ready? Got Miata coming. Rotary. Oh, it's raining a lot. Pop, 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 pop. Sounds wonderful. So today we're running the track in reverse. Start here, go around here. Where yesterday we started over there, went around and back and around, ended over here. So, it's gonna be interesting for sure. It's also gonna be wet, so Cobra doesn't like that.
We're gonna get started here in a little bit. We've got the run work order printed out, and we've also got registration. So, a couple of key points that I want to go over. One is going to be safety focused. So we grid.
All right, it is raining quite a bit. They're about to start racing here, heat 1. So I'm gonna be racing heat 2 and working heat 4. It's raining quite a bit, so the track's gonna be slick, but should be interesting to watch. Hopefully it stops raining as hard as the day goes on, maybe for when I race, but who knows. It is raining a lot now.
All right, now 2016 Mustang crosses the line with a 56.997. That's 4th place for STU.
All right, so I am in the car, in grid, ready to go up. I'm a little nervous because it's raining and very, very wet. But then again, I know, you know, not to push the limits, hopefully. And the first run, I'm really just gonna feel out the track, see how much actual wet traction I have or don't have, and feel out the brakes. It seems like the general rear-wheel drive, people who are new to this thing, are running some high 50s for time. There is a Mazda Speed 3 that put down a 53.3 in the novice class. I don't think I'm going to be able to come close to that, but I'm going to try. We got 4 runs. Gonna do my best. And yeah, we'll kick it over the GoPro. I'll check in every once in a while. So I hope for the best, but I don't know how traction is going to go. These tires are fairly good, but I'm not going to be able to really use the power, which was kind of my advantage yesterday with this thing being completely stock suspension. Well, rain, no good. I wish I would have taken it a little bit easier on the back end. It's super slippery. The first part of the track is actually not that bad. I actually had quite a bit of grip. It's when I came to the end and I was like, yeah, this is not going well. I looped it around. I mean, I pretty much felt it come out and there was no saving it, so I just let it loop around. And I actually did like a multi-part, you know, U-turn to turn around because the Cobra steering rack does not turn all the way. It actually has stops. So we finished with a solid 80, probably the slowest time of the day. Oh, well, I mean, the cool thing is I didn't go off into the grass. But, I mean, I felt it looping around, so I just let it loop around. And, yeah, so next time on the track, I do feel pretty comfortable on the backstretch. While that part was super slippery, even after I spun out, I was trying to feel out the level of grip on that back end, and it is definitely really slippery. So I'm just gonna try again. The cool thing is I'm here in the staging lanes and I can keep the AC on. Temperature is really not a big factor because I'm barely using boost. So yeah, I mean, I looped it, but I'm not really embarrassed of that because, I mean, I knew that run was going to be slow anyways. That run was all about feeling out the track, and I really need to focus on going much easier on that backstretch. But yeah, I'm not the first person to loop out today, so don't worry. out. I was a little conservative on the back bar because I didn't want to spin out again. So I can make some tweaks. I think pick up maybe 2 seconds or so. So yeah. So I'm gonna be honest here, and this stuff, racing in the rain, scares the crap out of me. It's so uncontrolled, and I feel the ass end kicking out, and I already looped around, so I'm super like scared of like looping out or not knowing, you know, how far I can go before braking. I did improve. I got a 59.1, which is picking up another second. Obviously 20 seconds over the loop around. The car, it's heavy. I went a little bit smoother on that run. I did scare the crap out of myself, flooring it on the straight and then hitting the brakes hard. I thought the car was not gonna stop, but luckily it did. A key thing there is that even though I had to turn left, you have to keep your steering wheel straight, because if you turn and hit the brakes, it's just gonna, you know, load up the ABS, and it's really not gonna stop well. So I didn't know that. I think I should ease back on the last straight, on the last run. I don't know how much I'm gonna improve, because I genuinely did scare myself on that last straight. This is just, it's a very hard thing to do. Racing in the rain, I mean, when I drive in the rain on the street, I drive very, very conservatively, because it's just not really worth it. But this is definitely a challenge. That is 100% for sure. Yesterday, a lot of fun, not really too much risk, I think, because the car is really contained. I'm very used to getting on this car with a little bit of spin in a straight line. So realistically, this is the challenge for me. Overall, in my current run group, I'm actually either second or third with a 59.1. To put in reference, the 2014 white Ford Mustang is around 65, which isn't bad. He's on street tires as well. But yeah, hey, this stuff, it scares the crap out of me. I'm gonna make another run. Hopefully I can improve. Not winning today, obviously. This rain is the death of me. Well, hopefully not. But I'll make another pass. So I just finished up my final run. 58.9, which I'm happy with. I improved. I picked up a little bit of time from the last run. Improved every run, which is that's all you can really ask for, especially in these conditions with this type of car. I looped at the first one. Obviously went a little too hard on the back, the ending. The second one just made a solid run of a 60, made some improvements. Third one scared the crap out of myself, going really fast on the straight. And then the fourth one, I really focused on smoothing things up, not necessarily going for the most speed, although I did come in a little bit hot on the end, but it didn't really scare me as much as before. And I don't get scared in this car often, so if I get scared in this, that's pretty interesting. But yeah, I'm happy that I was able to improve on my times every single run. That is really what you focus on, especially in today where this car is not set up to run in the rain, never mind autocross in general, although it did very well yesterday. So I do have to work heat 4, probably gonna get something to eat during heat 3, but yeah, overall I'm really happy with how that turned out. Improvement is everything you can really ask for. Next time out at autocross, we're definitely gonna be in Turdzilla, which I love Turdzilla for the fact that it's not this high horsepower. It has all suspension, and I can really push that car to its limits once it has a set of brakes and a seat. But anyway, guys, we'll check in a little bit later. All right, so for reference, here's NS1. This is the class I'm running. So someone ran a 53.4 in a Mazda Speed 3, which is really, really good, especially for a novice class. This is kind of the entry class. So I finished in, looks like actually 4th place now. Looks like that Civic Type R moved up into 4. But like I said, I'm very happy with what we did. A very comparable car would be the 2014 Mustang. The BMW Z4 is also rear-wheel drive. The Challenger's rear-wheel drive. Anything really rear-wheel drive is a very comparable thing. So I'm overall really happy with how this came out. Here you can see my runs, which is my runs right here. We did an 81, then we did a 60, a 59.1, and a 58.9. I'm very happy. Improvement is all you can ask for. I know of a bunch of you guys asked to show some other times. Daryl with the 2014 Mustang, which he's on really slippery street tires. He went a best of 65.7. So, yeah. And that's not bad at all. He was spinning like crazy. His street tires are really not set up to race in the rain. These tires are at least a little bit grippy, especially in the launch, I noticed. It's raining really hard, and we're getting soaked.
My phone is waterproof,
I think.
It's like water resistant, right? Flag it or what?
I don't know.
I think it's close enough. Shit. Hurry up, bro. They're good.
Oh my god. So I just finished working. Anthony's packing up. I'm about to roll out. We'll catch back up a little bit later. Well guys, that is going to wrap up the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know a lot of you guys have been asking for racing. Ignore my tan line, no glasses. I just wanted to wrap up this video. Obviously I got some good sunburn from yesterday. But yes, the Cobra did very well, being that it is a high horsepower stock suspension car. Not ideal at all. Obviously Turdzilla is the car that we built for autocross. The Cobra did very well, especially in the dry. In the wet, it was really sketchy. I definitely think it was good and it was a lot of fun. I improved on every basically every run I've improved my time, which is what you really can ask for. So I'm so incredibly happy, and I had so much fun this weekend. I can't wait to do it again, hopefully in Turdzilla. I think the biggest difference is, one, this car is light. It has the suspension for it, and I can drive this car to the limit, or at least when the brakes and seat are done, I will be able to drive this car to the limit, where this, you really can't. You have to be very, very, although it is a good challenge, you have to be smooth on the throttle, smooth in the quarters, you know, much, because it's a significantly heavier. I think there's actually probably about a 500 to 600 pound difference between these two cars, being that this is an iron block, independent rear suspension, which is significantly heavier, has the supercharger. It's just overall much heavier, while this car, I have a lot of stuff taken out of it. It is much lighter, and you can feel the difference, especially with the tubular K-member up front. That is something I do want to do to this down the line, a tubular K-member with coilovers up front. I still don't think this thing's ever going to be ideal as an autocross car, but again, I had so much fun. If you are new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Let me know if you like these racing style videos. I know today, being raining, was kind of a disappointment, which you guys know I'm disappointed, but it was still fun, and it was a great challenge, especially me being a very conservative driver in the rain. When it's raining out, I don't push the limit at all on the streets, because there's just not much reward. Well, today I was going completely against that thought process and racing in the rain. So anyway, guys, we'll see you guys in the next one.